Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we just completed our a game in our NFL football 1980 one and done playoff tournament in our Sweet 16 between the Bengals and the Cowboys. If you'd like, check that out. And we're going to move on to our baseball tournament 1978 using Out of the Park 19. Absolutely fabulous game. And let's get to the starting lineups and play some ball. So this matchup will be between the 1978 Kansas City Royals, who won the West with 92 wins and 70 losses, taking on a very good Texas team out of the West. The Rangers were 87 and 75. Kansas City struggled in their first game against Montreal. Took them 11 innings to win, while Texas crushed the Mets in their first round playoff game, 5-0. So Kansas City used Larry Gura out of the pen to get the win, so he is not starting this game. Rich Gale is. Gura will be ready if they win to pitch the next game, which would be their third game in the tournament. The Rangers are going with John Matlack, the former Metropolitan. Let's get to the starting lineups and start the ball game. In the chat, we have Elite Mike. How are you, my friend? Hope all is well. He says, do you have hockey action? Yes, I do. I have Action PC Hockey. I have played, yes, and I have the 1980 Olympics. And they're on sale. If you have Action PC Hockey, Elite Mike, there's a sale. Dave Koch has a wonderful sale up. And so go to that and you can pick it up. I want to say you can pick up the 1980 Olympic set for $7, I think. $7 or $8, if it's that. Oh, John St. Baptiste in the chat. You got to check out that channel. I've got to get there. I'm missing a lot of stuff. And I try to get there once a week, but I've been a bad boy. I haven't been there in a couple weeks. He does a wonderful music. I can't even describe it. He has a theme. And then he has links to the songs, and he wants you to share songs with him and videos. That's John St. Baptiste, and he does a wonderful job. I subscribe to his channel, and he's a big friend of our community, we have a wonderful community, not just sports. We have Game of Thrones and Westworld and music with John St. Baptiste and all kinds of wonderful people in our community. So please check out John St. Baptiste, subscribe, and he's a wonderful person. Just check out his channel. He has so much good stuff on there. One of my favorite things is he has some opera up there, and he's a big opera fan, and all kinds of different music, different genres. And he's very knowledgeable about he was on, I don't remember what channel he was on. He was on someone else's live stream, and they're talking about the music in movies, and it was just absolutely wonderful to listen to John St. Baptiste talk about it. So check that out, John St. Baptiste, a wonderful channel. Back to Elite Mike. I do have the 1980 Olympic hockey for Action PC. I actually did a replay of the Soviets, the Red Army team against the U.S. I got trounced, but it's pretty funny trying to listen to me pronounce the Russian hockey player names. Tretiak I'm pretty good with. Elite Mike. I saw a video, someone was acting like he was an announcer for the 2018 Hockey Action PC. It was great, not sure who recorded. I did it. Well, I did one. I don't know if that's the one you saw. I did that one. I also did, no, that's the one with Japan. I did the third period. That was nuts, but they didn't update because there's way too many scoring. The Soviets beat Japan by 9-8. It was funny. I just packed it in and protected the goal. So yeah, if you have Action PC Hockey, it's on sale now. I mean, the seasons are on sale now. You should check it out if you can afford it. If it's if it's in your budget to do that, I'm not telling you to do it, but it's on sale. I want to say it's like $7, if not less. And it's fun. You get they have 1980, 2014, and 2018, I believe, or 2010 and 2014. But I only picked up the 1980. I might pick up another hockey. So anyway, let's get to this. And thank you for joining me, Elite Mike. And if you have any further questions, please feel free to ask. And also, please, everyone, check out John St. Baptiste. If you haven't, please subscribe. Wonderful member of our community. All right, for the Royals, again, this was an open-seeded tournament. I didn't make it that way. I thought I seeded it properly, but it became open-seeded. So the Royals, who have the better record, are on the road against the Rangers. But you know what? That's the way it rolls. George Brett will lead off playing third. Batting second, designated hitter Hal McRae. Batting third, the center fielder, Amos Otis. Batting fourth, playing right field is Al Collins. Batting fifth, playing first base, John Wathan. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Frank White. Batting seventh, doing the catching, Darryl Porter. In left field, Tom Poquette, and he is batting eighth. Batting ninth, the little general, Freddie Patek, playing short. On the mound, as Larry Gurra had to pitch out of the pen. Again, I always manage a lower seeded team, so I was managing the Expos, and we lost in a thriller 4-3. But the Royals AI manager brought Gurra out of the pen. Obviously, it's a one-and-done tournament. You had to win, so Gurra does not get the second start in the tournament. It goes to Rich Gale. I assume he will get the third start if they win. And Gale in 78 was 14-8 with a 3.09 ERA, no slouch whatsoever. For the Texas Rangers, Johnny Grubb leads it off playing left field. Batting second, the designated hitter Richie Zisk. Batting third, one of my favorite baseball players of all time, non-Red Sox, Al Oliver. He's in center field. Batting fourth, Bobby Bonds, father of Barry, and he's in right. Batting fifth, the human rain delay, playing first base, Mike Hargrove. Batting sixth, doing the catching, Jim Sundberg. Batting seventh, playing second base, Bump Wills. Batting eighth, at third, Toby Hara. And batting ninth, coming to an end of his illustrious career, the shortstop, Bert Campaneris. On the mound, the former New York Metropolitan, John Matlack. Matlack for the Rangers went 15-13 with a 2.27 earned run average. This should be one heck of a game. Thank you, John St. Baptiste. As he said, thanks, Al. That movie was pretty bad, but the game rocked. Hitting my rack, bless you. God bless you too, my friend. Elite Mike, and then I'll start the game on it. He says, "What was wondering what's more realistic, out of the park, Stratomatic, Diamond Mine baseball versus Action PC baseball, of any other. I think you should play the games you like. You know, that's my opinion. So, whatever you enjoy. They're all very realistic in their own ways. I have Out of the Ballpark. I love it. I have Action PC Baseball. All the Action PC. I love them all. I have Stratomatic. They're a bit pricey, but I do enjoy them. Diamond Mine. A friend of mine gave me that. I enjoy that game, too. I also have Digital Diamond Baseball. It's what game you enjoy. And do you really... Stratomatic's fairly realistic. Eric from Higher Ground Gaming did the 1978 replay, the Red Sox replay, and it was frightening how close it was. And the Red Sox still did make the playoffs. Their record was pretty much dead on, though. I think the Yankees end up beating them by 2 games. So, I do love them all. That is true. All right, let's get to the ball game. I love the graphics. I'm a squirrel. I like animation. So, but I like rolling the dice too. So that's fun. I like that with Stratomatic Baseball PC. I can roll the dice still. That's a lot of fun. Brings back a lot of childhood memories. All right, let's get to the start of the game. As we're in Texas at Arlington Stadium. So once again, John Matlack on the mound. I'll be playing as the Rangers. Matlack, 15-13, striking out 157, walking 51, 2.27 earned run average. As it's getting late and I'm mumbling. So Jim Sundberg behind the plate, 10 out of 10 catching arm, 10 out of 10 defense. Toby Harris, 6 out of 10 at third. Bert Campaneris, an aging Bert Campaneris, 6 out of 10 at short. Bump Wills, 8 out of 10 at second. Mike Hargrove, average at first, 5 out of 10. Johnny Grubbs in left, 6 out of 10 defense and range, 10 out of 10 arm. Al Oliver, not much range in center, 2 out of 10, but he's in there for his bat. We had to get the other, we want to get Grubb in the lineup because he hits well. And 10 out of 10 for arm. Bobby Bonds, 6 out of 10 defense and range and right, 10 out of 10 arm. So here comes George Brett for the Royals. And in 1978, Brett hit .294, 9 homers, 62 ribbies. He did struggle against left-handed pitching, though. I believe it was only about .255. Contact, 7 out of 10. Power, 3 out of 10. Eye, 4 out of 10. Left-handed spray hitter. Okay. Options. Go back to options. Game options. And I am managing the Rangers. There we go, Spartacus. The Royals are being managed by the Out of the Park Baseball 19 sim engine. Now we have it all set. There we go. Alright, so Matlack will face Brett. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Lefty-lefty matchup. Matlack, 10 out of 10 stamina, 8 out of 10 for holding runners on. Quality of pitches, 5 out of 10 overall. Movement and control, very good. 8 out of 10 for movement, 9 out of 10 for control. Will fluctuate between righties and lefties. Here's the pitch to Brett from Matlack. Ball game on its way. 1-0 count. Brett swings the lumber. And he rips a shot to right down the line. Is he going to go for 2? Yes, he is. And the cutoff throw will not be in time. So George Brett treats John Matlack quite rudely with a 1-0 count. He doubles down the right field line. As Bonds retrieved it and threw it to the cutoff man Wills, but not in time for the relay. So Brett's at second. Hal McRae steps to the plate. Hal McRae in 78. 332, 8 homers, 73 ribbies. In the playoff tournament, 1 for 5 with a homer and 2 ribbies. Right-handed pull hitter. Rangers will shift left in the infield and left in the outfield. Hargrove, the only defender over on the dirt on the right side. Matlack picks up the sign from Sundberg. Here's the pitch to McRae. 0-2 count. And it's a weak grounder to short. Campaneris throws, and they just hit McRae by a step. Good base running by Brett. He advances to third. So he's 90 feet away with less than 2 outs, and Amos Otis strides to the plate. Brett, 8 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. Amos Otis, the center fielder for the Royals in 78, good year. 298, 22 homers, 96 runners driven in. Contact, 8 out of 10. Power, 7 out of 10. Eye, 8 out of 10. Rangers will give up the run for the out. Otis, right-handed normal batter. The windup and the pitch from Matlack to Otis. Full count. Otis rips a shot down to third. Hara throws to first. 2 down, but Brett scores. So the double, a weak ground ball to short and a ground out as Brett was going on contact to third. And the Royals play some small ball. It's 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty for Al Collins. Collins, the right fielder, in 78, batted .274, 5 home runs, 63 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, below average power, 3 out of 10, and he will go fishing, 4 out of 10 eye. Right-handed normal hitter. Matlack's going to try to hit the corners here with a little pitch around. Sundberg sets the target. Here's the pitch to Cowens. 1-2 count. Cowens punches one to left, down the line, cutting it off is Grubb. Here's the throw to second. Cowens slides in just ahead of the throw, another double. So Matlack has given up 2 runs in this inning, and 2 hits in this inning. They've both been doubles. Oh, gee, the original Grognard in the chat. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful military strategy channel. So here's John Wathen in 1978. 300 batting average, 2 homers, 28 ribbies, and 190 at-bats, 67 games. First appearance in the tournament. Wathen, right-handed spray hitter. Collins, good speed, 6 out of 10. Excellent stealing ability, 8 out of 10. He'll be off on contact. Infield, outfield for the Rangers, straightaway and normal. Matlack kicks and fires to Wathen. Full count. Wathen swings, punches that ball left center field. That's going to drop in, and here comes Collins. He's going to score on the clutch 2-out single. 2-0 Royals. They're looking to get to that third round. My favorite baseball stat, wins. That's all. That's the only stat that counts, Mike. Wins. In any sport, the only stat that counts is wins. That's my favorite stat. Wins. So Wathen is at first. I'll talk about your other questions in between innings. The prior ones, statements. OG, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Wathen's at first. Frank White is at the plate. 6th batter of the inning for the Royals. White batted .275, 7 homers, 50 ribbies, 6 out of 10 contact versus lefties, 3 out of 10 for power, 4 out of 10 for eye. Right-handed pull hitter. The infield for the Rangers will shift left. Wathen, not a speedy runner at first, 4 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 stealing ability, so a fairly competent base runner, though. Outfield straightaway and normal. Matlack deals to White. 2 outs, 1 on. White punches that ball left center on the run. Grubb makes the catch on the sinking line drive, but the Royals score 2. And it's 2-0 Kansas City. As AU Pack Mules joined us in the chat. Check out that great channel. AU should do more stuff because he's awesome. You know what he does? He promotes people and he goes on other people's channels. AU's the best. No one better than AU. As he says, great answer, Al. Great answer. No, Mike. Wins in general. Wins. No matter how you win, you win. That's the stat that counts. Wins. Team wins. That's the only stat that counts. I think I've made it fairly clear now, Mike. I'm beginning to think you're trolling me, Mike. I don't like trolls. I got OG in the house, so no trolling, buddy. Here comes Johnny Grubb. Followed by Richie Zisk and Al Oliver. On the mound for the Royals, Rich Gale. Gale, 14-8. 88 strikeouts. Does have some control issues, as you can see. 100 walks. Again, Larry Gurra would normally have gotten the game to start, but he came out of the pen in game 1 for the victory. He was at 81%. So they went to Gale. Gale, 4 out of 10 quality of pitches, 8 out of 10 movement, 4 out of 10 control. Former Red Sox. Darryl Porter behind the plate, 8 out of 10 arm, 9 out of 10 defense. Brett, 8 out of 10 at third. Podtek average at short, the little general, 5 out of 10. Frank White, very good at second, 8 out of 10, as well as John Wathen at first, 8 out of 10. Tom Poquette's in left, 9 out of 10 defense, 7 out of 10 arm. Amos Otis, 8 out of 10 defense, 9 out of 10 arm in center. And Al Collins, 8 out of 10 defense, 9 out of 10 arm. You're not going to run on this outfield, that's for sure, unless it's in the gap. So here's Johnny Grubb. Grubb 2 for 5 in the playoffs with a homer and a ribby. In 78, Johnny Grubb batted .394. 1 homer, 6 RBIs. He was acquired in a trade by the Rangers. Grubb, left-handed, normal hitter. 7 out of 10 for contact and power. Excellent eye, 8 out of 10. Gale picks up the sign from Porter. Here's the pitch to Grubb. 2-2 count to Johnny Grubb. Grubb swinging a miss, strike 3. Gale starts the game off in style via the K. Does that look like a fastball? Had good movement, though. It did not much speed, 87 miles an hour, but if you got good movement, tails away at the end, striking out Johnny Grubb. Here's Richie Zisk. Zisk in 78, batted .262, 22, but by birdies, 85 runners knocked in. Right-handed pull hitter, 6 out of 10 contact, 7 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. Here's the pitch to Zisk from Gale. 0-2 count. And shallow fly ball in center. Coming in. Amos Otis, and he makes the catch. 2 down. So 2 outs, bottom of the second. Kansas City's up 2-0. And here's Al Oliver hoping to extend the inning. Oliver in 78. Batted .324, 14 homers, 89 ribbies. 10 out of 10 contact, 6 out of 10 power, 3 out of 10 eye against right-handed pitching. Oliver's a left-handed batter. He awaits the Rich Gale offering. Pitch comes homeward bound. Full count. And Oliver works a walk. Tying run comes to plate in the very dangerous power hitter, Bobby Bonds. Father of Barry. Bobby batted .265, 29 homers, 82 ribbies. Contact 6 out of 10. Power 7 out of 10. Eye 6 out of 10. One swing of the bat could be 2-2 ball game here. As that dreaded walk with 2 outs has come to haunt Rich Gale. Will it haunt him with a home run here? Here's the pitch to Bonds. Bonds swings at the first pitch, punches it down to Brett. Brett goes a short way to second. Side retired. So Gale pitches around the 2-out walk. We go to the top of the second, 2-0 Kansas City. Back to the chat, Mike. Elite Mike. One last question. What's the best setting for Stratomatic? I have 2017 though. And how long does it take to play a full game in Hockey Action PC? It goes pretty quick offline, Mike. Do you have Action PC? Or are you just asking me questions and you don't have the game? Which is fine too, but I mean, it's a great game. It's on sale now on Dave Koch. So if you're thinking about buying it, you should buy it on sale. The best settings for Strat are the settings you like, Mike. I don't know what you like, so I can't tell you what the best. I like to roll the dice, so I roll the dice, Mike. You got to do what you like, Mike. Don't worry about what other people's opinions are. So, back to the ball game. Due up for the Royals, Porter, Poquette, and Patek. Wow, PP and P. Porter, Poquette, and Patek. Say that 10 times fast. Daryl Porter in 78. We dropped him in the batting order because he struggled mightily against left-handed pitching. Porter, left-handed batter, in 78, batted .265, 18 homers, 78 ribbies. 5 out of 10 against lefties for contact, 6 out of 10 for power, 5 out of 10 for eye. Left-handed pull hitter. Texas will go hard shift right in the infield. And the outfield will shift right. Matlack picks up the sign from Sundberg. Here's the pitch to Porter. 1-2 count. Porter punches that ball into the shift. Nice play by the second baseman. On the grass, throws to first for the out. Nice play by Bump Wills. Bump was on the stump. You do have the hockey, Mike? Feels like it takes an hour. But if you enjoy it, what do you care if it takes? Sim all the games then, right? Sim a couple of periods and just play the third period. An hour, I mean, I've played them offline in about 45 minutes. But that, again, goes back to settings. You're right there. You might want to just speed up you want to probably go to short play-by-play and speed it up a bit. You got to play with the settings and see what you like. And if you're enjoying the game and you have the hour, and if you're enjoying it, not a big deal. If you don't have the hour, I feel bad for you. You know, speed up the game, sim two periods, and play the third. I mean, I play my games for enjoyment. I work hard, so when I do this is my enjoyment. I don't care how long it takes. I never understand. And again, I get it. People want speed. That's God bless them. That's not me. I do things for enjoyment. People. I gotta play this game in 15 minutes. I gotta do. Okay, do it. God bless you. That's not me, man. When I work hard, when I get my free time, I do what I want, when I want. It's called the United States of America, Mike. Here comes Tom Poquette. I don't understand this whole thing with speed. You know, if you're playing a game, whatever game, or reading a book, or watching a movie, or whatever, and that's your enjoyment, walking the dog, doing yard work, just enjoy it. Fast, everything fast. And you can always sim the game, sim 2 periods. Poquette, Tom Poquette, I always love that name, Tom Poquette. 216, 4 homers, 30 ribbies, but the reason why we started him for Kansas City, against lefties, he batted .286. So he's in there. Even though he's a lefty, he hit lefties quite well. 4 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 power, 4 out of 10 eye. A left-handed pull hitter will go hard shift in the infield, right. Outfield straightaway and normal. Matlack deals to Poquette. 1-0 count. Tom Poquette swings, and that's a fly ball to center. Coming in, making the catch is Al Oliver. I mean, I'm just saying, Mike. You know, you gotta, if you like the game, Mike, I agree with you, because when I was playing it, when I was trying to play it online, I try to go a little quicker, and AU would tell you, I bet if you come to one of my streams, they're long. I like to talk to the chat. I read out the questions and stuff. I try to answer them, but I don't know. A lot of people, you know, play with the settings, Mike. What I do recommend with any Action PC, Mike, or anyone else who's watching who has Action PC games, I learned the hard way. Before playing a season, you can make a copy of it in the game. Do that. So always keep a clean copy of, you know, like you don't mess with it, because I, by accident, had a file corrupted in one of my football seasons. I had to actually go buy the single teams, a couple of them that got corrupted, and put them back in. And that seemed to fix it. But now what I do is I always make a copy. And I play a season out. So, yeah, just be careful. That's the only thing I recommend with the Action PC. Great games, love it. Mike says, can you believe the Rays? Yes, I said the Rays. They are better than the Dodgers in the standings. Oh, so Mike, oh, you do make it. Yeah, always make a copy. I learned the hard way. Oh, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe the file got corrupted. So, here comes Freddie Patek, the little general. 1 out, no one on. Patek, right-handed normal hitter. 9 out of 10 bunter. We better play the corners in here. Hera in at third, Hargrove in at first. Matlack kicks and fires to Patek. 1-2 count. Patek grounds to Campaneris. He's got to hurry. Bang, bang, play at first, and they get him. Side retired. Good strong throw by Campen. Go the bottom of the second. 2-0 Kansas City. 2 up for the Rangers, trailing by 2. The human rain delay, Mike Hargrove. Then Sundberg and Bump Wills. Mike Hargrove in 1978. 251, 7 homers, 40 ribbies. Left-handed normal batter, 6 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 power, 9 out of 10 eye. Gale picks up the sign from Porter. Here's the pitch to Hargrove. 1-2 count. Hargrove grounds back to Gale, who throws the first, 1 away. Jim Sundberg steps to the plate. Ah, boy, yeah, we always love this. Sundberg. 1 out, no one on. Right-handed spray hitter. .1978. Sundberg batted .278. 6 homers, 58 ribbies. 7 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 power, 7 out of 10 on. He awaits the Gale offering. Here's the pitch. Full count. Sundberg swings. Shallow fly ball. In center, making the catch for the out is Amos Otis. 2 down. So 2 outs, base is empty for the switch hitter, second baseman Bump Wills. 250, 9 homers, 57 ribbies. 6 out of 10 contact, 4 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. Wills batting lefty off the right-handed throwing Gale. Porter sets the target. Here's the pitch to Wills. 2 outs, no one on. 0-1 count. Wills down to Brett at third. Brett fires to first. Side retired. Gale just chugging along. Top of the third, 2-0 Kansas City. Due up for the Royals. Brett, McRae, and Otis. Back to the chat. Elite Mike says, it's amazing how Out of the Ballpark gives you 1871 all the seasons, basically. Yes, it is. It's a wonderful buy for $40. Can't go wrong. Now, if you like the dice and you like to see the engine, right, I can see where, to me, I like all kinds of games, as I already stated. The engine, there's a lot of strategy in this game. It's not just point and click like a lot of people think. You got to you think it out. But I get it. If you like to see the engine of the dice work, yeah, this game might not be for you, but it's beautiful animation. Brett, 1 for 1. He doubled and scored his first time up. Brett only hit .255 off left-handed pitching, but punished Matlack in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch to Brett from Matlack. Brett swings at the first pitch, punches it the other way. Campaneris, long throw, and they just get him. Nice stretch by Hargrove at first, 1 down. Brett almost had an infield hit. Yeah, that's the fun part about Stratomatic. Even with the PC, you can roll your dice. I like that, so. And I just played, I downloaded a free demo of Dice Baseball. It took a long time. I can play it faster offline, but I was trying to explain the game. And that's very, I mean, even if you don't want to buy the game, you get the four playoff teams from '84. And that was fun. I like that engine. Some of their flyout chart's clunky. I don't get why they do it that way, and I kind of modded it for my own. So, here's 1 out, Hal McRae. He's 0 for 1, the designated hitter, right-handed pull hitter. Rangers will shift left in the infield and in the outfield. Sundberg wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to McRae. 0-1 count. McRae swings, grounds it to third. Hara throws to Hargrove. 2 down. So 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Amos Otis. Otis, 0 for 1 with a ribby. Brett scored on the ground out to Hara for the first run in the top of the first for the Royals. Matlack's ready to work. He deals to Amos Otis. 1-1 count. Otis swings a lumber, punches it shallow center. Coming in, and making the catch is Al Oliver. So much for not having range. Al Oliver's all over the place in center. Bottom of the third, 2-0 Kansas City. Due up for the Rangers. Hara, Campaneris, top of the order. Johnny Grubb. Toby Hara in 78. Batted .229, 12 homers, 59 ribbies. In the playoffs, 1 for 3. Hara, right-handed pull hitter. 5 out of 10 for contact and power. Excellent eye, 8 out of 10. Here's the pitch to Hara. 2-0 count. Hara gets the green light. Grounds to short. Poptek, the little general, throws to first. 1 away. Bert Campaneris steps to the plate. Campy, one time very dangerous for bunt base hits. Now only 2 out of 10, but sacrifice bunting still 10 out of 10. Campy struggled in 78. 186. 1 home run, 17 ribbies. Contact poor. 4 out of 10. Power horrible. 1 out of 10. Eye 4 out of 10. He'll be taken. Here's the pitch from Gale. And Gale, ball 1. Could the walk bugaboo be coming back? Porter pounds the mitt, sets the target, imploring Gale to hit it. He deals. And there's a strike in there. Fastball, 91 miles per hour. 1-1 count. Campy chokes up on the bat a bit. Gale nods his head. He rocks and fires. 1-2 count. Ground ball right side. And that's an out. Nice play by Frank White. So 2 outs, base is empty. Top of the order, Johnny Grubb. Johnny Grubb's 0 for 1 today. Gale nods his head. Porter sets a target. Here's the pitch to Grubb. 1-2 count. Grubb sends that ball the other way, left center field, on the run, near the track. Making the catch is the left fielder, excuse me, Tom Poquette, as he called off Amos Otis. Frog in my throat there, folks. Top of the fourth, still 2-0 Kansas City. Rich Gale continues to plod along. John Matlack back up on the hill for the Rangers. He'll face Collins, Waffen, and White. Al Collins 1 for 1. Right-handed normal hitter. Collins will chase. They're going to go with a pitch around. Matlack will try to hit the black of the plate, whether on the inside or outside. He deals to Collins. 1-0 count. Collins swings. Punches it. Shallow center. Oliver coming in. Makes the catch. 1 away. John Waffen. 2-out single in the first. Knocked in the second run for the Royals. 1 for 1 with a ribby. Right-handed spray hitter. He'll chase. He has a poor eye. Matlack again will try to hit the black of the plate, inside or outside. Sundberg wiggles the fingers. Matlack nods his head. Here's the pitch to Waffen. 1-0 count. Waffen swings. He rips that ball. That's going to get down and get to the wall. Past Al Oliver. Waffen digging for 2. And he has a double. So Waffen's 2 for 2. And he's in scoring position. 1 out, 1 on. 2-0 Royals. And here comes Frank White. 0 for 1. White, right-handed pull hitter. Rangers infield will shift left. Here's the pitch to White. 0-2 count.
Strike 3.
Swing! He went! Yes! Strike 3. Matlock gets a huge strikeout there. That's his first. So 2 outs. Waffen, a slow runner, 4 out of 10, will be off on contact. Darrell Porter comes to the plate. Porter, 0 for 1. Lefty-lefty matchup. Porter. Pull hitter. Rangers infield will shift right, guard third. And the outfield will shift right. Here's the pitch to Porter. Porter swings at the first. Matlack offering. He goes the other way. Lifts it to shallow left. Coming over to make the catch is Johnny Grubb. He tried to beat the shift. That's out number 3. Waffen stranded at second. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 2-0 Kansas City. Due up to face Rich Gale. Richie Zisk, Al Oliver, and Bobby Bonds. Richie Zisk 0 for 1. Here's the pitch from Gale. Full count. Zisk swings. Punches it back up the middle. And it drops in. And that's the first hit for the Rangers. Tying run comes to the plate, and Al Oliver walked his first time up. Tremendous contact hitter. Zisk not much speed. 2 out of 10. I would love to hit and run, but Gale, with not good control, is all over the place. So we're gonna take. Here's the pitch from Gale to Oliver, and that's a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Oliver will take again. That's a 1-1 count. Waffen is holding on Zisk. We're going to play some hit and run here now. There goes the runner, and it's a pop-up as Oliver's jammed. Shortstop, Patek, the little general, makes the catch. Out number 1. Back to first goes Richie Zisk. So 1 out, 1 on. Hit and run failed. And here comes Bobby Bonds. Bobby Bonds is 0 for 1. Remember, Bobby Bonds had 29 home runs and 82 RBIs. 1 swing of the bat can tie it up here for Bobby. Porter goes through the signs. Gale nods his head. Here's the pitch to Bonds. 1-1 count. And the ball gets away! And advancing to second is Richie Zisk. He's in scoring position. With a 2-1 count to Bobby Bonds. He has a duck out on the pond he can knock in. Gale takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He rocks and deals, full count, and he walks Bonds! Tying run at first, go-ahead run at the plate, the human rain delay, Mike Hargrove. So Gale's walked 2, struck out 1 as they played car wash here at Arlington Stadium. Hargrove 0 for 1. Excellent eye, solid contact hitter, not much power. Zisk at second, slow. Bobby Bonds at first, fast. Here's the pitch to Hargrove. 1-1 count. Hargrove swings, grounds it down to first. They go to second, and they can only get Bonds as he goes sliding in hard and takes out the little general. So with 2 outs, Hargrove at first, Zisk at third. You don't want to start a track team with those two fellas. And here comes Jim Sundberg. Sundberg is 0 for 1. Right-handed spray hitter. Royals infield, outfield straightaway, and normal. Gale rubs up the baseball, puts it back in his glove, back up on the bump, toes the rubber, peers in, nods his head. Here's the pitch to Sundberg. 2-0 count. Sundberg swings, punches it to Brett. Brett goes a short way to White. Inning over. Rangers threaten but do not score. Top of the 5th. 2-0 Royals. Due up for Kansas City. Tom Poquette, Freddie Patek, the little general, in the top of the order. George Brett to face John Matlack. Matlack has gone 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 1 K. Poquette is 0 for 1, left-handed pull hitter. Rangers infield will go hard shift right, outfield straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch to Poquette, 2-2 count. Off-speed pitch, they get him. Strike 3, nice pitch by Matlack, curveball. 1 down, here's Freddie Patek, the little general. He's 0 for 1. Again, excellent bunter. Corners will move in for the Rangers. Hara in at third, Hargrove in at first. Here's the pitch to Patek, 3-1. Patek punches that ball to right, that's a base hit. The little general goes, oh, he's taking it for 2, here's a throw to second. A hustle double for Freddie Patek. Whoa! Freddie Patek using that speed of his, a hustle double, as he thought Barry Bonds was lollygagging. I guess so, because he turned 2. I mean, he got to second base, excuse me. So 1 out. Patek, a very dangerous base runner at second. Here comes George Brett. Brett 1 for 2 with a double. On deck, Hal McRae. Here's the pitch to Brett. 0-1 count. Brett swings, and he shoots that ball into left center field. Oliver makes a sliding attempt, but he traps it. Advancing 90 feet, he had to hold up to see if it was going to be caught. Is Freddie Patek. Runners on the corners. Brett's now 2 for 3. Royals looking to break open this game as they want to get to round number 3 of this one-and-done tournament. And here's Hal McRae. McRae's 0 for 2. Decent speed. Will we turn 2? That's the question. Right-handed pull hitter, so we're going to shift left. We're not going to play in, though. Shift left in the infield and in the outfield. Hargrove holds on Brett. Here's the pitch from Matlack to McRae. 2-1 count. McRae punches the ball the other way. Shallow right. Bobby Bonds will not get there. It drops in, and here comes a 3rd run. So Hal McRae bloops another one in. The 3rd run scores. And it's 3-0 Kansas City. First and second, 1 out. And here's Amos Otis. Otis is 0 for 2 with a ribby on a ground out. Matlack's ready to work. Rangers going to double play depth in the infield. Campaneris and Wills split the pinch the middle. Matlack deals to Otis. 3-0 count, and he walked him. As Matlack starting to struggle here. Sundberg goes out to have a word with him. Rangers quickly going to get someone up in the pen. No tomorrow. Danny Darwin, the righty. And Jim Umbarger, the lefty, quickly get up in the pen. No tomorrow, folks. Here's Al Collins at the plate. Collins, we're going to play the infield in now. Right-handed normal hitter. Infield comes in. Outfield straightaway and normal. Sundberg will really visit the mound. Matlack says, I got plenty left in the tank. Darwin and Umbarger continue to warm. Here's the pitch to Collins. Bases loaded, 1 out, 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout for Matlack. Gets him with the late movement on the fastball. 2 outs, bases juiced. And here's John Wathen. Wathen, a thorn in Matlack's side. 2 for 2 with a ribby. 3-0 Royals. Wathen and Kansas City going to break it wide open here. Big batter here for Matlack. As Darwin is ready. Let's see what John Wathen. Against righties, 281. Lefties, 308. And that's it for John Matlack. Danny Darwin will come in with 2 outs in the top of the 5th. And the Rangers trailing 3-0. Matlack's day is over. So here's Danny Darwin. Darwin in 1978, rookie season. Only pitched 8 2/3 innings. We put him on the playoff roster, though. As the other pitchers were god-awful, might as well put on Danny. 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. We're hoping for a K here. 4 out of 10 quality of pitches, 8 out of 10 movement, 5 out of 10 control. No place to put Wathen. Sundberg has a word. Now back behind the plate, squats down, sets a target. Darwin rocks and fires to John Wathen, full count. And he strikes him out looking. Huge strikeout by Danny Darwin. Paints the corner, strike 3. Wathen didn't like the call, but he heads back to the dugout. Royals get 1 more. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 3-0 Kansas City. But Texas will still stay alive. Due up for the Rangers. Need to get those bats going. Wills, Hara, and Campaneris. Here's Bump Wills. Wills is 0 for 1. Gale, 4 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks, and a K. Wills will take. They need base runners. That's inside. Ball 1. Came inside with the fastball and missed. Wills to take again. Gale deals. Ball 2. That controlled bugaboo. Gale. It's got to concentrate. Porter pounding the mitt, imploring Gale to hit the target. Here's pitch number 3 to Bump Wills. And there's a strike. Outside corner with the fastball. Wills just shaking his head. Can't believe Gale got the call. 2-1 count. Porter goes through the signs. Gale quickly nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Wills. Full count. Wills sends that ball deep to center. Amos Otis going back at the track, at the wall, and he makes the catch. Bump Wills, not known for his power, just missed a homer. Just got under it. Just a long, loud out. 1 down. Here's Toby Hara. Third baseman's 0 for 1. He'll be taking. Here's the pitch. Hara taking. And here's a ball. Hara will take until he gets a strike. Gale sets and delivers. Strike 1 at the knees. Curveball dropped right in there. 1-1 count. Hara steps out. Now steps back in. He awaits the Gale offering. Here's the pitch homeward bound. 1-2. And it's a pop-up, foul territory on the run. Making the catch near the stands is the third baseman, George Brett. So 2 outs, base is empty. And let's sit down Umberger. Bert Campaneris. Campaneris is 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. Full count. Campy swings. And he loops one. Left center field on the run. Making the catch is Amos Otis. He calls off Tom Poquette. Side retired. Rich Gale doing his J.O.B. Top of the 6th. 3-0 Kansas City. Danny Darwin back on the mound for the Rangers. He's going to face White, Porter, and Poquette. Frank White's 0 for 2. Right-handed pull hitter. Rangers shift left in the infield. Left in the outfield. Here's the pitch from Darwin to White. White swings at the first pitch. Goes the other way. But he grounds out to second. Nice play by Bump Wills as he tried to beat the shift. But he does not. 1 out. No one on. Darryl Porter, he's happy to see the lefty out of there. He was 0 for 2. Porter, left-handed pull hitter, hard shift right by the Rangers in the infield, shift right in the outfield. Darwin picks up the sign from Sundberg. He kicks and deals. 1-2 count. Porter swings. And swing and a miss. Drop ball. Sundberg picks it up, throws to first. 2 down. That's Darwin's second K. Darwin's fastball tops out at 93 miles per hour and tremendous movement. Here comes Tom Poquette. Poquette did not hit righties well. Poquette's 0 for 2. Left-handed pull hitter. Infield for the Rangers. Hard shift right. Outfield straightaway and normal. Darwin's ready to work. He deals to Poquette. 0-1 count. Poquette swings. Grounds into the shift. Will's on the grass. Throws to first. Side retired. Danny Darwin has come in and settled the score. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 Kansas City. The Royals looking to punch their ticket to the 3rd round. Rich Gale's only given up 1 hit. He will face Grubb, Zisk, and Oliver. Rangers have to get their bats going. Johnny Grubb's 0 for 2. He awaits the Gale offering. Here comes the Gale wind. 1-1 count. They come inside. Grubb goes the other way, and he singles to left. Poquette has it. So nice piece of hitting by Johnny Grubb. Here comes Richie Zisk. Zisk 1 for 2, 2 for 7 in the playoffs. 7 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 contact and eye. Porter wiggles the fingers. Rich Gale quickly nods his head. He rocks and delivers. 2-2 count. Zisk. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's strikeout number 2 for Gale. Got him with the off-speed pitch. Set him up fastball. Sent him down off speed. 1 out, 1 on for Al Oliver. Oliver's 0 for 1 with a walk. Here's the pitch he's taking. They come inside. Ball 1. He's going to get the green light here. Grubb 3 out of 10 speed being held on by Wathan. Gale takes a peek. Now picks up the sign from home. Here's the pitch to Oliver. 1-2 count. Oliver sends that ball deep to right. That's bye-bye birdie. It's a 3-2 ball game. The Rangers are back in it. Al Oliver crushes that ball to right 386 feet as he's going to touch them all. And greeting him at the plate is Johnny Grubb. So it's 3-2. The Rangers are right back in it as Rich Gale makes his first mistake, and it's a 2-run blast to Al Oliver. Let's watch that bomb once again. As the Rangers pull to within 1, here's the replay. Boom goes the ball. Al Oliver touches them all. That's scoring ahead of Oliver is Johnny Grubb. The fans here at Arlington Stadium loving it. Their beloved Rangers have pulled to within 1. Don't punch those tickets so fast yet, Royals fans. So 1 out. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Can Bobby Bonds go back-to-back jacks? Porter goes out to have a word with Gale. Gale's thrown 91 pitches. Bottom of the 6th, 3-2 now, thanks to the Al Oliver blast. Here's the pitch to Bobby Bonds. Full count. And Bonds walks as he did not chase the off-speed pitch in the dirt. Tying run at first, Bobby Bonds, 10 out of 10 speed, 9 out of 10 stealing. And here's Mike Hargrove. The human rain delay is 0 for 2. 3-2 ball game. Gale 98 pitches. You can see he's starting to labor. Hargrove has an excellent eye. Wathan holding Bonds on. Porter wiggles the fingers, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Hargrove. Full count. And they come inside and Hargrove walks. Gale has now walked 4. Tying run at second, the speedy Bobby Bonds. Go-ahead run at first, the slow-footed Mike Hargrove. Wathan obviously playing behind him. And here is Jim Sundberg. The catcher's 0 for 2. And he's going to take back-to-back walks. And here's a strike. As the organ is trying to pump up the fans and the team here in Arlington. 0-1 count. Sundberg looks down to the third base coach. Now steps back in the box. Bonds at second. Hargrove at first. 1 out. 2 on. 3-2 Royals. Gale kicks and fires. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. He strikes out Sundberg for the second out. The third K for Gale. So it'll be up to Bump Wills, who's 0 for 2. He just missed a home run in his last at-bat. He flew deep to center. Amos Otis caught it right at the wall. Bonds and Hargrove will be off on contact. Here's the pitch to Bump Wills. 1-1 count. Wills swings, and he bloops one into shallow right. It's going to drop in. Bobby Bonds racing around, and he will score from second. We have a whole new game, folks. It is 3-3. Clutch hit by Bump Wills. The walks come back to haunt Gale as Bobby Bonds scores from second. Go-ahead run at second. Mike Hargrove very slow. Bump Wills very fast at first. 3-3 ball game. Rangers will get their pen up once again. And it will be Umbarger, the lefty. And Doyle Alexander, the righty. 3-3 ball game. So Matlack is off the hook now. Here's Toby Hara, 0 for 2, 5 out of 10 contact and power, 8 out of 10 on. He'll be taking. Here's the pitch from Gale. And ball one. Gale struggling with his control. Will they give Hara the green light? Yes, they will. 2 on, 2 outs, 3-3 ball game. Rangers have scored 3 in the bottom of the 6th. Here's the pitch to Hara. Full count. Hara swing and a miss. Gale strikes him out. That's a third out, but not before the Rangers strike for 3. The big blast, the 2-run homer by Oliver, and then the clutch bloop single by Bump Wills. We have a 3-3 ball game, folks. We go to the top of the 7th. Back out on the hill, Danny Darwin. Darwin, an inning and a third. He struck out 2, giving up no hits, no runs, no walks. He will face the pinch hitter, Clint Hurdle. At the top of the order, Brett and McCray. Clint Hurdle in the playoff tournament, 2 for 5. That's a 400 batting average. No home runs, no ribbies. In 78, 264, 7 homers, 56 ribbies. And against right-handed pitching, 282. Left-handed pull hitter. Infield, hard shift right. Outfield, straightaway and normal. Darwin nods his head. Here's the pitch to Clint Hurdle. 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Danny Darwin mowing down Royals as they come up. That's strikeout, as I stated, number 3. Here comes George Brett. Brett is 2 for 3. In the tournament, 4 for 7, 571. No homers, no ribbies. Brett has singled and doubled. Darwin's ready to work. He deals to Brett. 1-1 count. George swings, and he pops it up foul. Hargrove. Sundberg makes the catch near the dugout. 2 down. So Danny Darwin is dealing. Umberger and Alexander are ready. Here's Hal McCray. The designated hitter is 1 for 3 with a ribby, 2 for 8 in the tournament, a home run and 3 ribbies. It's a 250 batting average. Right-handed pull hitter. Rangers infield will shift left, and the outfield will shift left. Darwin peers in, picks up the sign from Sundberg. The windup and the pitch to Hal McCray. McCray swings at the first pitch, grounds the Campaneras at short. Side retired. Danny Darwin has put out the fire. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 3-3 ball game. As they play Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And we're going to sit Umbarger. And we're going to sit Doyle Alexander. And let's check out Ferguson Jenkins here. 45 and tired. Alright, let's try to get a couple outs out of him, but that ain't happening. Rich Gale back out on the mound. 3-3 ball game. At short now is Jerry Terrell. 5 out of 10 defense. 203 batting average. No home runs, 8 ribbies. Here's the pitch to Campy. He's taking all the way. Strike one. Off-speed pitch in there. He's going to take again. Fastball. Missed. Ball was low. 1-1 count. Campy chokes up a bit. The windup and the pitch from Gale to Campaneris. 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. That's an out. Frank White throws him out from second. So 1 out, no one on for Johnny Grubb. Grubb is 1 for 3. He scored ahead of the Al Oliver homer. Here's the pitch from Gale to Grubb. 0-1 count. Johnny swings the bat. Ground ball up the middle. Diving play by White. He pops up and he throws the first off and scoops it out of the dirt. Out number 2. Great play by Frank White. And that's definitely worth a replay. And Johnny Grubb thought he had the second hit up the middle. White dives, robs him, pops up, throws. Good stretch by Wathen. So 2 outs, base is empty for Richie Zisk. Zisk is 1 for 3, 1 swing of the bat. Could put the Rangers ahead, 3-3 ball game, 2 outs, base is empty. The windup and the pitch from Gale. 0-2 count. Zisk swings, pops it up. Short, the little general. Patek makes the catch, side retired. As the public address that, announcer and the organist play charge, but the charge failed. We go to the top of the 8th, 3-3 ball game. Danny Darwin back on the mound. 22 pitches though. Let's get Umbarger back up. He's ready. And let's get Reggie Cleveland. He's the closer. Let's get him up. So Reggie Cleveland's up. Umbarger the lefty's ready. We'll sit him down. I think we're gonna get Alexander up, and he's ready. He has a lower ERA. So a 3-3 ball game. Again, the Royals playing another thriller here in this tournament. Remember, they beat the Expos in 11, 4-3. Gura, the starting pitcher, came out of the pen to get the win. So Otis, Collins, and Wathen to face Danny Darwin. Amos Otis 0 for 2 with a ribby on the ground out. Right-handed normal hitter. Here's the pitch from Darwin to Otis. Otis swings at the first pitch, and he pops it sky high, foul territory. Sundberg gives chase near the dugout, but Hargrove calls him off and makes the catch. Nice play by the first baseman, 1 down. Hello, Ben Hogan. Hope all is well. Thank you for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it. And good night to you, sir, also. Thank you for those kind words, my friend. Always greatly appreciated. Here's Al Collins. Collins, right fielder, 1 for 3. Right-handed normal hitter. Darwin, 23 pitches, still cruising along. Let's sit down Alexander. We don't want to tire him out. Reggie Cleveland continues to warm the closer for the Rangers. Here's the pitch from Darwin to Collins. 3-1 count. Collins swings. That's a deep fly ball to center. Al Oliver on the run at the track. He leaps. He can't get there. Collins has a 1-out double, and that's where the defense does not do justice to Al Oliver. He gave it a good bid. He leaped, banged into the wall, did not make the catch, as the ball went right off the wall. Never put a glove on it, and it's a 1-out double. And Reggie Cleveland continues to warm. And here comes the mound visit. Danny Darwin has the go-ahead run at second. One down. Sundberg and the pitching coach visit the mound. Darwin says, I still got some juice in me. Pete Lecoq steps to the plate. Lecoq's a lefty. It's lefties. He hits 186. Umbarger is ready, and Umbarger will come in. Lefty-lefty matchup. Let's see if the Royals will counter the Umberg move. Here comes Umbarger. And here's Umbarger. And in 1978, Jim Umbarger 5 and 8 with a save, 97.2 innings. Walked 36, struck out 60, 4.88 earned run average. But Pete Lecoq struggled mightily against lefties. So 1 out, go ahead run at second. Collins 6 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability, so a good solid base runner. Here's the pitch from Umbarger to Lecoq. 1-0. Lecoq swings, punches that ball right center field. It gets down. Oliver bobbles it, and scoring from second is Collins, and the Royals go up 4-3. On the hook now, Danny Darwin. He pitched so well. And that's going to be an error. I don't know if he's going to get a ribby on that. He should get an RBI. I think Collins would have scored anyway. Obviously a single and a one-base error as Lecoq winds up at second. Slow runner. And here comes Reggie Cleveland. He is ready. So here comes the closer, Reggie Cleveland. Umbarger does not do his job. Here's Reggie Cleveland, the former Red Sox. 5 and 7 with 12 saves, 3.09 earned run average, striking out 46, walking 23. He'll face Frank White. White 0 for 3, right-handed pull hitter. Infield shifts left for the Rangers. They're down 1 now. Outfield straightaway and normal. Cleveland picks up the sign from Sundberg. Here's the pitch to White. 2-1 count. White swings a lumber, punches it the other way down the right field line. On the run, Barry Bonds. He makes the catch, fires it back in. Did they double him up? Yes! He doubles up. Lecoq at second. What a throw by Bonds. But the Royals score 1 and retake the lead 4-3. And here comes the mad Hungarian, Al Raboski. And he's going to try to get the last 6 outs and close it out and move the Royals to the 3rd round. He will face Al Oliver, who hit a 2-run homer off Rich Gale. And Bobby Bonds and Mike Hargrove. What a throw by Bobby Bonds, making up for that lollygag of a double against Patek. Al Raboski in 78, 8 and 7 with 20 saves, striking out 60, walking 35, 2.88 earned run average, 7 out of 10 quality of pitches, 7 out of 10 movement, 5 out of 10 control. He deals to Oliver, full count. Oliver swings, sends that ball deep, right field, but he might have just got under it, going back, and making the catch at the wall is Al Collins. Oh, Al Oliver just got under it. As he thought he had just tied the game up with his 2nd home run. What a catch at the wall by Al Collins. 1 out. And here's Bobby Bonds. He's 0 for 1. He's walked twice. Here's the pitch to Bobby Bonds from Raboski, full count. And Bonds grounds it to Brett at third, who throws to Wathan at first, 2 down. Actually, it's Pete Lecoq now at first. 6 out of 10 defense. So Terrell is at short and Lecoq is at first. They've actually weakened their defense at first, as Wathan was an 8 defense. So 2 outs, base is empty for the human rain delay, Mike Hargrove. He represents a tying run. Hargrove only had 7 home runs though. Only 4 out of 10 power. Raboski looking for a 1-2-3 inning. As his heart went pitter-patter when Oliver smashed that ball to right that Collins made that wonderful catch up against the wall. Here's the pitch from Raboski to Hargrove. 2-2 count. Hargrove sends that ball right center field. On the run is Collins and Otis, and Collins calls off Otis. The right fielder makes the catch. 2 marvelous plays by Al Collins. Retires the side. We go to the top of the 9th, 4-3 Royals. Royals playing another thriller here in this tournament. Can they win 4-3 once again? Reggie Cleveland's on the mound, the closer. To keep it a 1-run deficit, he will face Porter, Poquette, and Terrell. Darryl Porter 0 for 3 today, but he struggled against left-handed pitching. His righties a lot better. 6 out of 10 for contact and power, 7 out of 10 for eye. He's a pull hitter. Rangers will go hard shift right in the infield, and they will shift right in the outfield. As Al Oliver can only contemplate what could have been. He just missed his second home run that would have tied the game. Here's the pitch from Cleveland to Porter. 2-2 count. Porter swings. He punches the ball the other way, left center field. On the run, coming in. Johnny Grubb, he can't get there. A leadoff single. So Porter at first being held down by Hargrove, not fast. And here's Steve Braun to pinch hit. Braun in 1978. 263, no home runs, 14 ribbies. Off right-handed pitching for Kansas City, 271. When he played for Seattle, 242. Left-handed normal hitter. Rangers move to double play depth in the infield. Cleveland's ready to work. He deals to Braun. 2-2 count. And fly ball. Right center on the run. Oliver calls off Bonds, makes the catch, one away, retreating back to first is Porter. Now Willie Wilson, very speedy Willie Wilson. Got to watch out for a bunt hit here. We have to actually play our corners in. He's a 10 out of 10 bunter. If he gets on base, he's stealing. He was the game-winning run against the Expos as he stole second, stole third, and scored. Ball game over. So corners move in. Hara moves in at third. Hargrove holds the runner, and then once the pitch, he'll charge in. Here's the pitch to Wilson, 0-2 count. And they throw behind. Porter, he gets back, he's safe. That was a ball, so a 1-2 count. Cleveland throws over to first. They almost had Porter leading. And Cleveland looks. Now he deals to Willie Wilson, corners in, and he strikes him out, so Willie Wilson doesn't make contact on the 1-2. So 2 outs, Porter will be off on contact. Here's George Brett. 4-3 ball game. Brett is 2 for 4. He's 4 for 8. That's a .500 batting average in this playoff tournament. No homers, no ribbies. Spray hitter uses the whole field. Rangers infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Cleveland takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He kicks and deals to Brett. 0-1 count. Brett swings the lumber, and that's a shot. It's going to be right center field. Get down, roll to the wall. It's a double, and they hold the slow-footed Porter at third. So Brett has 3 hits, and they hold Porter. And here's Hal McRae, Reggie Cleveland, 25 pitches, starting to labor. Doyle Alexander quickly gets up in the bullpen. And now there's no tomorrow. No tomorrow. Fergie Jenkins gets up in the bullpen. The winner from game 1. Quickly, both men tossing. 2 outs. Second and third. Here's Hal McRae, 1 for 4 with a ribby. Right-handed pull hitter. Infield will shift left for the Rangers. 4-3 ball game. Rangers want to keep it a 1-run deficit. Kansas City hoping to break it open with 2 outs. Shift left in the infield for the Rangers and in the outfield. Amos Otis on deck. Cleveland kicks and fires. Full count. Ball 4. Bases juice for Amos Otis. Here comes the mound visit. Pitching coach and Sundberg. As Cleveland says, I'm feeling worn, but it's your call. We're going to Ferguson Jenkins. The starter in game 1 needs to get 1 out here to keep it a 1-run deficit. And here comes Fergie. No tomorrow in this one-and-done playoff tournament. Alexander will sit for the moment. Jenkins must get this out. Ferguson Jenkins is 1-0 in the playoffs. He pitched a complete game, 9 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 6 Ks. He needs to get this 1 out, keep it a 4-3 deficit. He will face Amos Otis. In 1978, Jenkins, first year with the Rangers, coming over from the Red Sox, 18-8, striking out 157, walking 41. That's a 3 and had a 3.04 earned run average. Sundberg has a quick word with the ace. Back behind the plate, squats down, pounds the mitt, sets the target. Otis 0 for 3 with a ribby on the ground. Out here's the pitch from Fergie Jenkins, full count, and he walked him. Oh my lord, it is 5-3. Quickly getting back up now. The last man in the pen, Doyle Alexander, and he's ready. Oh, Jenkins will get one more batter. Al Collins, no place to put Collins. He's 2 for 4. Jenkins rocks and fires. 0-1. Collins swings, grounds at the third. They go the short way to second for the force out. So that's Hara to Wills. Side retired, but the Royals get one more as Jenkins walks in. Another run with the bases loaded, and it's a 2-run deficit now, 5-3 Royals. The Royals 3 outs away from moving on to round 3. Alexander will sit for now. Rangers need 3 runs to win it, 2 to go to extra innings. Al Hrabosky trying to close it out. 1 inning so far. In the tournament, 3 1/3. 3 hits, no runs, 1 K, no walks. He will face Sundberg, Bump Wills, and Toby Hara. Sundberg, right-handed spray hitting catcher. 0 for 3 today, 0 for 6 in the tournament. And off righties, 267. Let's go to our bench real quick. Not that we have anyone better. Juan Benitez. 254. I might want to save Benitez for a weaker. John Let It Be Lowenstein. Lots of 4s here. What's Kurt Bavak was always a clutch pinch hitter. 230. Not then though. Alright, Sundberg will get the at-bat. 0 for 3. He'll take. Here's the pitch from Hrabosky. And that's a fastball. Oh my lord, did he whip that in there. That looked faster than 95 miles per hour. Strike 1. Sundberg's got to be ready to grip and rip. Hrabosky wants to go. He kicks and fires. Sundberg swings at the inside pitch, grounds it to first, and racing over, stepping on the bag is Pete Lecoq. 1 down. Royals 2 outs away from advancing to the 3rd round. And here's Bump Wills. Wills is 1 for 3 with a ribby. Tied the game up with a bloop base hit. He awaits the Mad Hungarian offering. Here's the pitch, homeward bound, 3-1 count, and Wills walks. Good job by Bump Wills. Tying run comes to plate and Toby Hara. Wills very fast at first, being held on by Pete Lecoq. And that's it. Hrabosky comes out, and Larry Gura comes in. The man who won Game 1 will now try to save Game 2. So Gura will not be the round 3 starter, obviously. He'll face Toby Hara. So Gura's a lefty. What does Toby Hara do against lefties? 231. Hara's 0 for 3, 1 for 6 in the tournament. Let's check out Juan Benitez now. What does he do against lefties? 273. Here comes Juan Benitez. There's no tomorrow. So Juan Benitez will pinch hit for Toby Hara. I wanted to save Benitez for Bert Campaneris. I think I will. We're going to have faith that Toby Hara could do something positive. Juan Benitez stretching in the dugout. He'll pinch hit for Bert Campaneris. Hopefully Hara doesn't bang into a double play. Here's Larry Gura. Again, he won Game 1. Looking for the save in Game 2. In 1978, Gura, an excellent 16-4, 2.72 earned run average, striking out 81, walking 60. Another good game in this tournament. Quality of pitches below average, 3 out of 10, but movement excellent, 8 out of 10, and control very good, 7 out of 10. Wills at first. We're going to play hit and run. There goes Wills. Here's a swing. They pitch out the throw down, and Wills is out. What a call by the Royals. They pitched out. Oh my Lord, I didn't expect that, obviously. The swing and the miss by Hara trying to protect, so now there's 2 outs. Toby Hara has to get on. Gura 1 out away from punching the ticket for the Royals to the 3rd round. He kicks and deals to Toby Hara, 3-2 count. Hara swings, punches it shallow left, and not getting there is the left fielder. Who's in left now? Willie Wilson's in left, and he didn't get there. Oh, wow. Was that caught stealing huge. So Hara's at first, 2 outs. Bert Campaneris will not hit. He is called back for Juan Benitez. 5-3. Tying run at the plate, Juan Benitez, former Red Sox. Benitez, in 1978, 260, 11 home runs, 50 ribbies. 7 out of 10 contact versus left-handed pitching. 5 out of 10 power. He will chase. 2 out of 10 on. He'll take. Here's the pitch. Oh, they throw over! Almost a second base running blunder for the Rangers. Just diving back safely is Hara. Benitez to take. Here's the pitch from Gura. Ball 1. That pitch was low. As they play charge here in Arlington, Porter tried to frame it. Off-speed pitch was low. Benitez to take again. Gura deals. And another off-speed pitch low. On deck, Johnny Grubb, 2-0 count. Benitez puts the bat on his shoulder, and there's a strike. Slider in there, 2-1 count. Hara be off on contact. Benitez represents a tying run at the plate. Porter sets a target. Gura, the windup and the pitch to Juan Benitez, full count. And Benitez punches a line drive, cut by the shortstop. Ball game over. UL Washington coming to play short. He makes the catch. A base running blunder on the hit and run costs the Rangers as Toby Hara would single, but the line drive, a nice backhanded catch by UL Washington at short. The save goes to Larry Gura, and the Kansas City Royals advance to round 3 in a thriller, 5-3 here in Arlington. Royals play exciting games in this tournament, and let's see. Player of the game, Rich Gale. I don't know if I would have given it to Rich Gale, but they give it to Rich Gale. Gale, 7 innings. He's the winning pitcher. 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. 4 walks, 4 Ks. He gave up that 2-run blast to Al Oliver. Al Raboski gets the hold, an inning and a third. No hits, no runs, 1 walk, no Ks. Larry Gura picks up the save. He has a win and a save now. Went 2/3, gave up a hit. No walks, no runs, no Ks. Matlack, no decision. 4 2/3, he was yanked. He's struggling. 7 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned. 1 walk, 3 Ks. Darwin came in. He took the loss. Tough luck loser. He pitched 2 2/3. 1 hit, 1 run. No walks, 3 Ks. Umberger couldn't get his lefty out. He gave up a hit. Cleveland, an inning and a third. 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. A walk and a K. And then Ferguson Jenkins, he had walked 1 in, but then he struck out the next batter. But to no avail. Rangers lose 5-3. The Royals advance to round 3. It was an excellent game. Hope everyone enjoyed it. They gave Gale the player of the game. Amos Otis knocked in 2. I'm going to give it to Amos, and it was an ugly 2 runs batted in, but he knocked in 2 with no hits, though. I'm going to give it to Larry Gura. Larry Gura and Amos Otis. Co-players of the game, honorable mention. I guess, Rich, I just don't see how the guy gives up 3 runs on 4 hits, and he's player of the game. Well, I guess there's 3 players of the game then. All right, the Royals move on. And they will play the winner of the Tigers and the Brewers. I'll be playing as the Tigers in that game. George Brett 3 for 5 with a run scored. Hal McRae 1 for 4 with a ribby and a walk. Amos Otis 0 for 3, but he did knock in 2 runs and walk twice. Al Collins 2 for 5, he scored 2 runs. John Wathan 2 for 3 with a ribby. He struck out once, so did Collins. Pete Lecoq, the pinch hitter, stayed in play first, 1 for 1 with a ribby. White at second, 0 for 4 at the strikeout. Porter 1 for 4 with a run scored and a K. Poquette in left, 0 for 3 with a K. Braun, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Washington came into play short, did not bat. Freddie Patek, the little general, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Clint Hurdle, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1 with a K. Terrell came into play short, did not get an at bat. And Willie Wilson came into pinch hit, was 0 for 1. He struck out and played left. The Royals in a victory, 37 at bats, 5 runs, 11 hits, 5 ribbies, 3 walks, 7 Ks. The Rangers go down to defeat Johnny Grubb, 1 for 4 with a run scored and a strikeout. Richie Zisk, 1 for 4. Al Oliver, 1 for 3. Had a 2-run homer. He had 2 ribbies, a walk, and a run scored. Bobby Bonds, 0 for 2 with a run scored, 2 walks. He also had an error. Mike Hargrove, 0 for 3 with a walk. Sundberg, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. He finished, I believe, 0 for 6 for the tournament. Bump Wills, 1 for 3 with a ribby and a walk. Toby Harrah, 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Bert Campaneris, 0 for 3. And Juan Beniquez, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1. The Rangers in defeat. 31 at-bats, 3 runs, 5 hits, 3 ribbies, 5 walks, 4 Ks. The killer, when Bump Wills on the hit and run with Toby Harrah, they pitched out. Harrah swung to try to protect Wills, was thrown out. It was a close play, but he was easily out, if that makes any sense. And then Harrah would bloop one in. And Campaneris would strike out to end the ball game. Harrah picks up the save. So the Kansas City Royals advance in their 1978 one-and-done playoff tournament with a 5-3 victory. Another thriller for KC. They will face the winner of Detroit and Milwaukee. Thank you for watching. This is Al Red Sox fan thanking Ben Hogan, Elite Mike, and the original Grognard. Greatly appreciate it. And AU Pack Mule. Thank you very much, gentlemen. John St. Baptiste. Remember to check out AU Pack Mule's channel, John St. Baptiste, and also OG, the original Grognard. All wonderful channels, members of our community, and we'd like you to be members of our community also. Thank you. Watch out for the curveball in the dirt. Till next time, health and happiness. Take care. Bye. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. Peace.